Who knew that this film that I'm about to review even existed? Seriously, who?
Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Paranoia is hiding alive. Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Dracano, a film about dragons and not Dracula, I assure you. Now you all might be thinking that I've been leaving you guys out there in the cold for 10 days because I didn't review any movies. Truth is, I've been doing a lot of Godzilla reviews and I've had work and school, so it's been hell. So here's a review that will heat things up. Dracano. Now how should I start out this review? Well, I guess I'll start it off by saying that I'm giving a shout out to CIC Pro 1 because I entered a movie contest and didn't give him a shout out, so I felt pretty bad. So I decided, hey, I'll give him a shout out in this video because I promised him I would. So here's a shout out to CIC Pro 1. I'll put a link to your channel in the description below. Now, going into this film, I was expecting 4 things to not be in it: gore, acting, character development, and decent CGI. Luckily, we got practically all of that, except for a lot of gore. Now let's start off with the acting and the character development. First off, we have 3 main characters, and then we have a whole bunch of side characters who all do their parts pretty well. But there are some characters that really did not need to be in there at all. Speaking of characters that did not belong in this film, we have 2 reporter women. One is the boss, one is the assistant. And the boss is a complete bitch, while the assistant always makes her blogs like how much she hates her jobs and how much her boss is a bitch. And then the tables are turned when the boss is killed, and now the assistant is the reporter. But that really did not need to be in the movie. It had no purpose. And then at the end where they're trying to film the dragons and then something bad happens, it's like, wait, so why were they in the movie? And it was almost going to further the plot a little bit at one point, but then the assistant gets there too late and the information's already given out. It's like, dude, really? Did you really need to be in the movie? But as for the other characters in this film, Corin Nemec is awesome, as always, and he has always this quirky type of humor, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it in all of his other latest pictures. His earlier pictures were more serious, and now he's transgressed into a really quirky attitude. There's this one scene where Corin Nemec and his character daughter are in serious trouble. They just got blamed for making a volcano erupt, and now people are throwing shit into their house, and they're like, that's it, we're moving out of this place, because next time that could be a gun. And I'm like, I could actually see that happening. People get that panicked. Especially when dragons are spewing out of a volcano. I'd be a little panicked too. Victoria Pratt is in this film as the love interest to Corin Nemec. And I was trying to place where I had seen her before because I didn't really know who she was. And then I found out, oh yeah, she was in Kraken Tentacles of the Deep. And then we also have the daughter of Corin Nemec, well, the character daughter. And she's just annoying as hell. But then she saves the day, of course. Wait, what? She saves the day? Wow. Well, that was kind of a good twist ending, but you knew she was going to make it out of the situation way before it even ended. You also have the soldier characters who are just kind of like there. There's this one guy with really big cheeks and a really big chin. He's like, blah, blah, blah. It's really gross, but it's kind of funny to watch. Like, you pay more attention to his chin moving around than you do his actual dialogue. I said, there's dragons everywhere. Yeah, I'm not really that far from there. Good thing I'm on a diet. The CGI and dragon effects are decent. They're not like horrible effects. They're passable for a Sci-Fi Channel film. And the gore, it's minimal. But this is still a pretty entertaining flick. Even though if it was kind of forgettable. Overall, I give Dracano a 2.5 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.